Nothing beats a homemade challah. It may look intimidating, but in fact, it's no harder to make than any other bread, and it's so much better when it's fresh out of the oven. The first step in making any bread dough is to proof your yeast. I'm going to use orange juice. Yeah, once it starts to foam, we're good. Most challah recipes call for flavorless vegetable oil. I like to use olive oil because it adds a really rich flavor. You don't even have to use your very best olive oil. Just a regular extra virgin will do the trick. I am not going to add all of the flour in my bowl because you're never quite sure how much the dough is going to need. You know, it depends on the humidity of the flour, it depends on how large your eggs are, so add your flour gradually. What you're looking for is you want the dough to hold together into a mass. It's going to be sticky. A little sticky is okay. And then you're going to knead it by hand just a little bit. As you knead it on the flour, it becomes this beautiful satiny ball of dough. And when you press it, it should spring back like that. This is fun. Okay. So I've put a little oil on the bottom of the bowl so that it doesn't stick. Cover it with a dish towel and put it in a warm place to rise. After the dough rises for the first time, you need to press it down so that you're getting rid of the air and you're allowing it to then rise again. That's what makes challah so light. However, make sure just to press the dough down. Don't punch the dough down like recipes will tell you to do. Punching is violent. We want to be very kind to our dough. So you just press down, cover it again, and you want to let it rise one more time. Make sure to give your dough enough rising time. It should double in bulk. This is a very rich dough, and if you don't let it rise properly, it's going to be heavy instead of light and fluffy. There are so many ways that you can shape a challah. The most classic way is a 3-rope braid, or you can get fancy and do a 6-rope braid formed into a circle. Cut the dough into 6 pieces, and then you form these pieces into ropes. Now you're going to create a lattice almost like you're making pie. So we went over, under, over, and for this one we're going to go under, over, under. Actually want it to be a little closer together. So on this side, under, over, under. Now we are going to braid these ends. So do a little braid here, a little braid here, a little braid here. So you've got these little braids, and then all you do is bring them around to form a beautiful round woven loaf of bread. What gives challah its gorgeous glossy brown look is the application of egg wash. Egg wash is just an egg beaten with some water, and you want to brush it on the challah twice. Once right after you've shaped it, and then once right before it goes into the oven after you've given it its 3rd rise. This is important. When you're egg washing it for the 2nd time, make sure to get in where all the seams are, because those have risen and they probably didn't get a lot of egg wash the first time. Your challah is going to start to smell like it's done a little bit before it's actually done. So, peek in the oven when you smell it, and once it looks glossy golden brown, that's when you test it. And the way to do that is you want to pick it up carefully, and you want to tap on the bottom. It should sound hollow. So that's what you want to hear. You want the sort of hollow sound so you know that it's baked through. This recipe makes 1 loaf of challah, which is very manageable and easy to do. But if you're a challah lover, consider doubling.